Hi and hello and welcome to 2 Men On. I, of course, am Fred Slow. Alongside me is one Van Nunley, and we're excited to be here with you wherever you're listening to us. Van, welcome.
It's good to be here. It's good to be at Rio Bravo, and it's good to be sitting across from you talking that ish.
Strong possibility you're listening to us on KSNM 98.7 Classic Rock in Las Cruces. Thank you to those who take the time with us on their Saturday mornings at the time you're listening to us. Van and I will be helping the Albuquerque Isotopes with their accessibility clinic, and we're going to have a lot of fun with that as we're bringing youth baseball to the kids every year. That it's the Play Ball Major League Baseball Initiative weekend.
Right.
Every single year that they've done it, they used to do it under the leadership of one Michelle Montoya. She's moved on to greener pastures, or as you call it, Texas. And I've
lot of pastures.
been there every year, but it's a lot of fun as we connect with kids in the community that in one way or another are able differently.
Correct.
And give them the opportunity to participate in the best thing ever invented in the history of all time, the game of baseball.
Hard agree.
And we play with them, and it is so much fun. So I might just listen to us on the way over.
Accessibility and inclusion is so important to that population, and it's a special place in my heart as I worked in that field for over a decade, and I'm breaking news to a lot of people. I'm getting back in it. Your boy's going back into social work, so I'm excited to dip my toe in with the Isotopes on Saturday and have some fun and support some people. And like you said, have them play the best game invented in the history of the universe.
I hope its social works out for you.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Got that. If not, you listen to us on Apple, or you listen to us on Spotify, or you're on the Believe Network. And big thank you to those who do. And thank you for the 5-star review that you plan on leaving, and the update, and all of those things. Like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I sound like the media everyone consumes.
Yep, correct. Everyone's like socially obligated, professionally obligated to say that spiel that you did. You're into the 5-star ratings.
Yeah.
I'm more into the sharing. I just want to share this program with anybody with ears.
Why not both? Where I grew up, there was a car dealership, and it was Don Brown. And that was the name of the car dealership, Don Brown. And it would change affiliations. So sometimes it was Chevrolet, sometimes it was Toyota.
Right.
Some highest bidder kind of thing, right? But it was at the entrance to this little neighborhood in St. Louis called The Hill, and it was historically this Italian neighborhood.
Ooh.
I grew up in the Midwest, so it's Italian.
Italian.
So anyways, we would go Don Brown at the entrance to The Hill, and everyone knew what that was. So at the very beginning, he would go, "Thank you, and here's my address." But it would change off the soundbite because he would change whatever. So the last thing he would say in the commercial is, "Thank you, and here's my address." And then it would go, Don Brown Toyota at the entrance of The Hill, or Don Brown Chevrolet at the entrance of or whatever it would be, right? Depending on the commercial. So anyways, long story short, when we were kids.
Hey, it's me, Don Brown, and little Italy. Come get a Chevy.
And Sammy.
What?
That we sell Sammy's here. We got a deli. It's
Sammy's.
You don't call
I thought you meant semi-truck. Like you said semis. Are you saying semis?
No, come on up. We got pea gravel. We're gonna play a little bocce ball. That's what he said. That's how he would talk to.
I got you.
That's a thing, right? All the little bars, and at least on the hill, but also the surrounding area, they all had these pea gravel back patio play areas. And it was just bocce ball court on top of bocce ball court. Have you ever played?
I'm familiar and I'm a fan.
Yeah, but you've never played?
It is fun.
So you and I should play. There's a court here in Albuquerque where we live, but they're all over. Well, they're not really all over out here, but we should go because there's this little group of old men, and I've played with them. They play out on like weekend mornings out at one of the muni parks. Anyways,
earlier than I usually want to get up on a weekend.
Earlier than you want to get out.
Yeah.
It's the same.
But I will.
Yeah, it's the crowd that Monday through Friday plays pickleball, and then on Saturday they give it a break.
Right.
Yeah, and it's such a smart game, bocce ball.
Sure.
Yeah, you place the deal, you got teams, you shoot the thing. It's like curling, but you get a balance hand instead of a broom. It's a beer, and it's
correct.
It's the best game for drinking that I've ever played, and I feel like it's like lost here.
This is cornhole country.
The cornhole country's everywhere.
We do bags here, brother.
This is,
but bocce is fun.
It's so fun.
It's funner than you think.
It's incredibly fun.
Yeah, quit yelling at your radio right now.
And I really like.
Why are you booing? I'm right.
Yes, I like the pea gravel one. There's also like a AstroTurf one. There's also like it's like tennis. You can play on different court surfaces.
Yeah.
But it's very good, and we should.
It's like the grown-up cousin of lawn bowling, if you're familiar with that one.
It's similar to that.
Yeah.
Lawn bowling's cool in its own way too.
Sure.
It's
not as cool as bocce.
Not as cool as bocce.
Yeah.
It's cool.
They nailed it.
Yeah. And also when I say cool, it's cool the way that like badminton and tennis and pickleball and table tennis, they're all cool in their own way.
Right.
Like none of them are really cool.
Right. Gotcha.
Yeah, that's what bocce ball is.
Really cool.
I mean,
I don't think bocce ball is just cool in its own way.
Like
I think it's like
cool.
legit cool.
I agree.
Yeah.
That's what we need to start playing more. Actually, I'm going to say to the Isotopes, hey, love this. I love that we're giving accessibility to baseball. Hear me out.
Hear me out.
Bocce ball.
Mm-hmm.
And also,
give me a few of these youngins. We'll go to the bullpen real quick. Play some bocce.
I'm blues, you're yellows. Let's go.
Okay.
Also,
no greens? I'm a green guy.
You can be greens.
Yeah, thank you.
There's a collection of bocce balls in the next estate that you have to clear out, friend of the show. It's in a garage.
Correct.
It's in a basement.
Mm-hmm.
It's in that shed in the backyard that no one has opened in years because you started paying the kid down the street to do the landscaping. And when you find it, you reach out to me, Fred at Talk ABQ. Because my new thing now, I've just decided is, you know how whenever you travel the world, you create a little, you kept and created a book of pieces
pregnant people. Wait, no, what were you saying?
I was going to say toilet paper squares.
Okay,
yeah,
my
you
bad.
collect different
Never
quality
mind.
toilet paper squares. But I am now collecting. I will go as far as vintage, all the way up to antique bocce ball sets.
I got a pro tip for you.
Okay.
If you're driving through the neighborhood, and you see a yard sale.
Yeah.
If there's a Buick in the driveway,
Yeah, that's a good point.
They got a bocce ball set for you.
It's hard to go to yard sales now because of antiquing culture. Are you up to speed on what has happened to antiquing culture?
Is it what happened to vintage? One of my favorite things to do.
Vintage and antiquing are in the exact same boat right now.
It's a bummer to me. It's a bummer.
I've talked about this with you forever.
All the things that I love eventually get ruined.
Yeah. I can name them.
Record collecting.
Oh, not cool.
Hype beast, shoe head.
Yeah.
It's all been ruined. Somebody always jumps in and ruins it for everybody.
You screwed up with.
Unlike OG fought Lenny. So when he jumps in,
friend of the show,
holler.
Friend of the show, Lenny, took time listening to Going Over with us earlier in the week. And he texted me immediately afterwards and said, talk about the Knicks.
That's a wrestling show.
It's pro wrestling
We're
show.
obviously going to talk about basketball in this program.
Also, good morning to Lenny, as I know he's halfway around the world, which, by the way, if you're going to watch the NBA Finals this week, which you should, it's the best one since 1999, which you should, do go all the way around the world because you watch it like midday, and that's a nice way to watch sports. If you were going to expat it up, go to a part of the world where you can just reverse everything. The game starts at 8 p.m. Eastern. You mean 8 a.m. wherever I'm at in the world.
So good morning to our buddy Lenny. It's 5 a.m. right now.
Yeah, if your entire life's a vacation, you get up as early as possible.
Or he's going to bed, knowing that guy.
Oh, hi-yo.
Yeah.
So as I was saying, antiquing and vintage is ruined now. And I have been to, I think I've told you this, 50 states.
Yeah.
And I have not been deep into some of them. There's some of them I've been a passerby.
Sure.
I went to the very bottom southeast part of Maine and turned right around.
Totally.
I just wanted to say I was there.
Like the Griswolds looking at the Grand Canyon.
Correct.
Just, yep.
Here we go.
Let's go.
Here's me. I go to, unless I'm in Canada because they don't have them, I go to a Goodwill in every city I visit.
It's a thing you do.
It's a thing I do.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy it. I like to see the treasures that exist there, or as people are familiar with Goodwill, the things that people throw out.
Yes. What do you discard?
Yeah. What does this community not need or want? Do I have
what
interest?
is in surplus in your community?
And then I cut little bits on it. I find knickknacks, and I create unnecessary origin stories for them.
Mm-hmm.
And I create little videos. And because I'm not a personal social media guy, I send them only to my brother.
Mm-hmm.
And he says that's quite enough now.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I've done this for the entirety of my life that I've been traveling. And I've been, I'm 41, so 20 years.
We've done it everywhere that we go together.
I make people do it.
For sure.
That's my thing.
Luckily for me, I enjoy it.
Yeah, it's fun.
Other people are both disgusted
Mhm.
and inconvenienced.
I'm not a go through every t-shirt on the rack guy. You're not going to hear me going click, 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 click. I'm not that guy. I want to go to home furnishings.
You want to look for the treasures.
Yeah.
You want to see the trinkets.
Mm-hmm. I want to see sporting goods.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've told you.
You want to see the curios.
Yeah. I lost count of the number of ice scrapers I found at the Goodwill in Anchorage. Lost count. And that's what I want.
They should just be giving those away.
Yes.
Everybody needs one.
That and a whole bunch of those engine block plug-in cables. That's what was in Anchorage.
Yeah.
So
for sure.
many. I can give you other examples of places that are
Parkas. A lot of discarded parkas.
Yeah, but they were locked behind the thing.
Yeah, for sure. Itty bitty rips on the elbow.
So my problem is because nothing new is cool anymore. There's no new cool stuff.
Yeah, you're about as Gran Torino as a 40-year-old can get.
I am not. I'm talking about society as a whole. Do me a favor right now.
Okay.
Go to, what is this, 2026? Go to 2025 and pull up the top movies of the year. They're all sequels. Like, there's nothing new anymore. Do me a favor. Pull up the Billboard Top 100 from last year. They're all samples from songs from the 80s. They're all covers of songs from the 90s, sampling songs from the 80s that borrowed from songs for the 60s, and nothing new is cool anymore.
I read an article like a decade ago that MIT did this study that there's like, there's like peak oil. Like we will eventually run out of oil because we're using it faster than Earth can make it.
That's a slippery slope.
It's the same thing with new original music. There will be every way that you can look at a song, the notes, the chords, the song structure.
There's only so many
the
ways.
The bridge, the chorus, et cetera, et cetera. Every possible way you can piece a song together, every song will be made by 2065. There will not be a new song after 2065 because every possible iteration of music will have been made by then.
Correct. And that's why nothing new is cool. And I can keep going on this diatribe on it, but it's going to detract from the point I'm actually trying to get to, how vintage and antique has now been ruined.
Sure.
Now we need to define what those things are. Vintage to me, I think is 20 and greater. Is that your opinion?
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if this is 2026, we're saying 2006 and older.
Sure.
That's vintage.
Right.
And then what are we saying is antique? Because this is where I get a little lost. Because
it's 50 years, correct?
See, I thought it was 100 years.
100? No, I thought it was 50.
It's 50?
Yeah, I thought.
So I'm thinking about ancient.
I'm not an authority on this, by the way.
So what is that Goldilocks of 30 years between the start of antiques at 50 and the our self-pronounced definition of vintage at 20? What is that 30-year period called?
The age perineum.
I don't think that's it. That can't be it.
Are you sure?
Yeah. It's got to be. There's like a decadeology something to it.
Yes.
But I don't know what that is. Because
the golden years.
I don't know again if that's it. Because the golden years in my head are the 50s. But that's not that period because the 50s were 76 years ago.
Yeah.
It doesn't work that way. That's on the kiss of ancient because it's more than halfway through antique, leaving vintage out here on an island that's only 20 years ago, keeping up with today's times, I guess. So what is that 30 years? What is it called? Because that, too, is so sought after right now that our Goodwill, our whatever the Canadian version is, whenever we go to Canada, whatever, all these other things, there's no longer anything there, number one, worth getting, or number two, worth getting affordably.
Right.
Like, it's all been priced out because it's better. Also, survivor bias, like stuff that's made it that long is quality made stuff. You're not going to get your Sheen t-shirts.
No, thank you.
From 40 years ago.
They're going to fall apart way before those are vintage.
There's a 40-year version of whatever that was, however long ago.
Yeah.
and that thing is disintegrated. It doesn't count
Sure.
in this category. But what does count in this category is like what survived. Whatever you got for your marble miles doesn't exist anymore.
Mm-hmm. Neither do Marlboro miles. Now they're Zen points.
Zen wins.
I have a friend here in Albuquerque who is a wonderful curator of thrift goods,
Sure.
vintage clothes. Shout out to Virginia at Heck Yeah Vintage.
All right, we do shout outs.
And so I had I was cleaning out the closet. And I love a nice 60s and 70s Madras. I like a nice 70s and 80s, like a Wrangler Pearl Snap. And I brought her in my excess, and she's like,
You brought her in your what?
excess.
All right, I misheard that.
Brought her in my excess that didn't make the cut coming from the closet.
Yeah.
Nice quality, vintage shirts. And she's like, we're just buying 90s vintage right now. And I wanted to punch her in the mouth.
Yeah, correct.
Because that was hurtful.
Yeah.
That's not vintage.
It's not vintage.
That's my generation.
Correct.
I'm not old.
Mm-hmm.
Quit saying those things out
Now
loud.
you are old.
You're hurting my feelings.
What kids these days are doing
Mhm.
is 2000s themed parties.
Yeah.
We grew up with 80s themed parties.
Yeah.
We grew up with 70s themed parties.
This is how they used to party back in the 1900s.
Yeah.
Sure.
And I walk in to a 2000 themes party and they say, oh my God, what store did you have to go to get that can of Four Loko? And I'll
Yeah.
say, Amazon just gives me a new one every week. I don't know.
Sure.
Like it's I have never grown out of it.
Yeah.
Oh my God, is that a Flavor Flav inspired Nintendo 64 necklace that you have on? That's also a clock. And I go, yeah, but I've had it this entire time.
What do you mean you know all the dance moves to crank that Soldier Boy?
Yes.
How did you just know that inherently?
Speaking of perineums,
Yeah.
I am the guy that knows all the moves to Soldier
Sure.
Boy's Crank That and all the moves to Thriller.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is the Venn diagram of that?
You have merely adopted the 90s.
Yes.
I was born into it,
Yes.
molded
I-
by it.
I have Superman that hoe. Like,
Yes, I have. I did indeed take my shirt off and wrap it around my head like a helicopter.
you talking about being in North Carolina?
Yes, I was.
There was a time when the only option was going to Audio Express
Mhm.
to get your speakers installed.
Correct.
Also, that might still be a thing. But at that time,
It is. I don't think they're as busy.
it's definitely not. It is. Also, because we are the consumer base of cars now, those that create cars know that that's what we seek in cars.
Yeah.
Yeah, my partner just bought the worst car of all time.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah, thank you. And she bought a Corolla crossover. It is the definition of a rental piece of crap.
Okay.
And
To each their own.
we had all these stupid conversations about how, because I drive a oversized truck, right?
You do.
And
Well, you're an oversized human.
I'm an oversized human.
Yeah.
And my left elbow sits on a cushion that is thicker than, I don't know, like what is a super thick, like 3 Brillo pads thick.
like a Cuban panini.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
You're welcome.
My right arm sits on a foldy boy. That's a cloth boy. I got with it. I'm doing it off the top of my head. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 5 cup holders within reach of me.
Sure.
I got a hidden pull-out thing. I got a sunglasses thing on the top. I got a little tray thing in the middle. I go, this is a comfortable ride.
Mhm.
I can put it all in here. I got a bag of sunflower seeds. I have a lighter. I don't need a lighter for anything,
Mhm.
but I got
You
one.
got one.
I'm that guy.
You're a man. You have a lighter and a knife in your truck.
Cor-
Everyone knows
Yeah,
that.
everyone knows that.
Right next to
Yeah.
your flashlight.
Are there any weapons in the vehicle? Well, there are tools in the vehicle,
Yeah.
sir.
Right next to the duct tape and zip ties.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
And all these printouts from MapQuest. So she buys this car, and it's terrible.
Okay.
Like it is single cup holder. It is like hard plastic everywhere you're trying to fit. The little center thing, you can't put your legs around the wheel because the outside of your calf's gonna press up against the dealie.
Yeah.
The whole thing sucks, except it's got that Bose.
Yeah.
Because they know
Mhm.
they know what we
Sure.
they can trick your girlfriend into buying a car you don't want, because whenever she turns on whatever,
The new Olivia Rodrigo album, probably. Yeah. It'd be hitting.
If you want to go and take a ride with me, yes, I do.
Oh,
Yeah, I
Okay.
do. Because they know. Not like when I was a kid and I had installed in every other kid I knew Sunfire.
sure.
Also, why were there so many Pontiac Sunfires? They were everywhere.
It was a fun shape at the time. Now it looks
Are
ridiculous.
those vintage?
They definitely are.
The whole industry's ruined. That's what I'm trying to get to. Things that I thought were very regular are now very sought. I don't understand boxy T-shirts. I don't understand sleeves that go down to your elbows.
Yeah.
I don't.
Welcome back.
It's all here.
Late 90s, early 2000s.
Wide leg jeans.
It's here.
I'm only talking about the fashion parts. There's other parts too.
Yeah.
Like there's an existence. You know,
Apparently they're making cars crappy again.
this Corolla crossover sucks. This thing sucks bad. When it was in the driveway, because it looked just like the former Toyota 4Runner or whatever thing we had before. I don't know what it was. I go, did you just buy the same car? Is this the same car?
It's the same car. Sure.
Yeah.
Better Bose system in it, though.
Yeah. The Bluetooth kind of works. Okay. It's not for me. When we get back from the break, and we talked about this last week, your music, because, again, vintage is cooler than new.
Mhm.
Your old stuff is better than your new stuff. And I'll tell you what I mean about that whenever we get back. Of course, we're at Rio Bravo Brewery. And Van, just to tease a little bit, we do have friends in low places.
Well, obviously, I know where I came from, and I'm not going to forget it.
KSNM 98.7 Classic Rock. Hi and hello and welcome back to Two Men On. I, of course, am Fred Slow. Van Nunley is right here next to me, and we are making this program for you. We do it at Rio Bravo Brewery, and then we give it to you wherever you consume us.
Correct, which hopefully is everywhere.
Yeah, keep consuming us.
However you can get it, get it.
Get it. A lot going on in the world. We were talking about in the first segment how everything new is bad and how everything vintage is good and how everything antique is even better than that. And then there's a weird period of time between those things that we can't quite identify.
Yeah.
But it also has a ton more value than whatever today. And here we are.
If you're talking about value, like the value of, your favorite drug, you talk about it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Your favorite drug being nostalgia. Of course, nostalgia. It just hits different. Like I'm a junkie for new music. I gotta have new music in my life. I believe. I mean, it's harder to find the good stuff, but when you do, music has never been better than it is right now. It just takes extra work.
No one agrees with you,
but it's so easy to get that hit off that drug, that nostalgia drug. But for me personally, if I spread it out, it's so much better. If I'm just listening to classic rock every day and I'm just listening to grunge every day, if I'm just listening to the golden era of hip hop every day, I'm going to get sick of it. But when I spread it out and that first guitar lick on Nirvana Unplugged comes on,
so good,
and just all the endorphins are released out of my brain. I got all the tingles on the back of my neck. I got goosebumps right now just thinking about
something in the way.
Yeah, baby. Just hits different.
It hits different because the new stuff is not the good stuff. The song of the summer this summer is the exact same Olivia Rodrigo song from last summer. It's the exact same Sabrina Carpenter song from last summer.
Yeah.
And you're like, Fred, you're just saying that they sound the same. No, it's literally the same song.
No.
There's not a new summer banger this year.
Yeah, I agree and disagree because my banger of the year is different and unique. Shout out to Isaiah Rashad. Check out Boy in Red. But it's not like the worldwide, nationwide play at picnics everywhere.
What I'm saying is
this song gets played at the barbecue.
You are taking,
the one that you're not invited to, Fred?
You are taking
that barbecue.
Your personal appreciation of a singular thing and applying it to the masses.
Yeah.
And that is not what this is.
Correct.
This is the masses.
After I disagreed with you, allow me to agree with you.
I'm ready.
Because over the history of pop music, there is a formula.
Yeah.
3 minutes and 30 seconds. 4-chord song. Verse, chorus, verse, bridge, chorus, outro, and it hits every time. Slightly up tempo. Talk about a breakup. Talk about an ex-boyfriend. Do it with a clever beat, probably with a reused sample from the 80s or 90s, and you got a hit.
Oh, you're talking about Not Like Us.
I'm
Yes,
talking about-
100%. You're correct. And every so often, there are the individuals who have made the effort to buck the system.
Sure.
They said, I'm going to write a song without a chorus. I'm going to write an entire song about the chorus without a chorus. I'm not going to mention the name of the song in the song. And then we sit here 35 years later, and I'll still tell you that Possum Kingdom by the Toadies hits harder than anything else that came out in the summer of 93, and it is an Oppo song. I can't explain to you why Old Town Row is the best country rap mashup of all time.
It was the first one.
Nelly and Tim McGraw would like to talk to you about this, but yes, because it did the thing that no one else was doing. Old Town Road is a banger. And when it was, like you said, only a minute and 20 seconds or whatever it was originally, people were like, no, it's a TikTok trend, because that's when TikTok started going from Vine to TikTok. But then whenever you bring in Billy Ray Cyrus, who, by the way, is bottom tier in country, he is...
Always has been.
Always has been. Like, he's got a cool kid, but otherwise, he's not the business. And if you're going to go get the rub from a country star and you pick Billy Ray Cyrus, you better have a thing that you can be doing. Lil Nas X, who, by the way, burned out as quickly
best thing
as
he ever did was have a hot daughter.
Okay. I don't know what that's.
Shut up, Chip. I'm doing Talladega Nights again.
I wouldn't have got that.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with old boy that made Talladega Nights. What was his name? The director. Don't tip my tongue. Apatow.
Adam McKay.
Yeah. So he made all those little bangers in a row, and then became it's only what's old that matters, and this and that, and then none of the new stuff. There's no new stuff. It's just dead. And this is true for all media too. We just talked a lot about consumerism, things you buy, but it's true for all these things this second.
Yeah.
Like you can't create new things. Nobody wants them.
Yeah.
You go back. What year are we in?
That'd be 2026.
You go back to 1996 right now. You even give it a couple play, either way you want to go, 98 all the way down to 92. And you go like, hey, how many of those movies were sequels? How many of those top grossing whatever's none?
Yeah.
And you look.
Well, now we just remake what we did.
That's what we do.
Sure.
You know what you and I are going to do this weekend after we go help kids in this adaptive clinic with the Albuquerque Isotopes? We're going to go see He-Man.
Are we now?
Heads up. And
I did love me some Masters of the Universe when I was a kid.
And I'm going to go, this is fine. Yeah. It's not worth whatever I paid. It's going to be as bad as The Mandalorian versus Grogu, but it's going to be bad. Like, because they're all bad. And then ones that aren't bad, I can't figure out with my own mind. This back rooms thing, I don't get it.
Did you watch that already?
I don't get it. No, of course not.
Yeah, it's just like inducing claustrophobia.
I can't
in
do
people.
that.
Like, why would you sign up for that?
Because 4 years ago, somebody put out a song called Anxiety, and then there were no bangers over the last 3 years. So it then charted to the top for some reason because you don't make new stuff anymore. And now people think that Anxiety you have to have, because whenever you have the most satisfying ASMR shorts of all time, that you have to have this balance in your life to make sure you're not going crazy. What am I talking about?
Also a song off the Gorillaz' first album in the year 2000.
Correct.
Yeah. Just ripping. Just ripping, baby.
We talked about this on SNL. The best performance of the year was the Gorillaz doing their stuff from 2003.
Yeah.
Because nothing good.
25-year anniversary of Clint Eastwood. The song, not the person.
Smashing Pumpkins are touring again right now.
Yeah.
We're having this conversation all the time. And at first I was like, Van's right. I'm just like an old man. But it's not just me. It's culturally.
Right.
No one wants.
I'm willing to put out the effort to find new good stuff.
Okay.
Whether it's music or movies or television series. I want something to inspire me or make me think or entertain me in a way that hasn't been done before. It's super easy and, dare I say, lazy just to keep going back to the same thing that entertained you 20, 30, 40, whatever years ago.
Well, it's not even going back.
How many girls do you know that only watch Friends over and over again? There's so many of that human being.
But it's not people only who watched it in the original broadcaster many years ago. It's hashtag kids today that weren't alive when it came out.
Yeah.
It's hashtag kids today. Taking in what's a really good example? What's the other one with Steve Carell?
The Office.
So The Office and Friends. And by the way, this is all just continuation of the Seinfeld effect. Like whatever Seinfeld was on and then whatever thing was put on after it got the rub.
Yeah.
Like you take whatever show was on after Seinfeld, you put it on a Monday night instead of Must See TV Thursday. Must See TV Thursday, by the way, friends of the show, was a marketing opportunity from who? Universal, because they were putting out Friday movies on the weekend and they own NBC.
Yeah.
So they were telling you to be there and they were putting all this money into these sitcoms so they could run their advertisements for their movies because they knew you would want to go out on Friday night so they could capture you on Thursday night, then get you again on Friday night.
Sure.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Super brilliant.
Even advertising executives used to be creative.
Yes.
Now they're not.
No.
It's just bright lights and boobs.
Correct.
Yeah.
And Disney was aware that you're going to take your kid to the Disney movie on Saturday morning, so they put TGIF on, put a ton of money into that, and then created these things that we're talking about, right? With that said, Friends is the worst premise show in the history of all television.
Sure.
It makes zero sense.
None of it.
They all just do each other. The show's not called Friends. It's called In and Out of Relationships. And it's in New York City. And there's only white people.
Yeah.
Is Joey count
For what?
being white? I don't really know the rules.
Oh, you're doing like Ellis Island stuff?
I'm
As an Italian white?
does
Is that what
count?
we're doing
That's
now?
what I'm doing.
He's very white.
Okay,
now.
he's
Yeah.
white.
Okay.
And their characters don't make any sense. They're all in their mid-20s. One is like a scientist, I think.
Not even sure.
One used to be fat, which is the punchline. Two of them are real dumb.
Yeah.
And the other one's mom and adopted parents and every lover she's ever had all commit suicide. These are the characters on Friends.
I've seen probably 4 episodes of Friends. I did my best my whole
Yeah?
life to avoid it, except for when I was with a girl obsessed with Friends.
Yes, of course.
And then I would just zone out.
There are so many people that identify with what you just said.
Totally.
Because that's what they do when they watch that thing.
Yeah.
There are people that have tuned into, people that were not alive when The Office came out. And they go, oh, I really get BJ Novak's character. And you take your finger and your thumb, your index finger and your thumb, you put it on the bridge of your nose. Like when Victor Wembanyama looks at Chet Holmgren. And you put your finger and your thumb on the bridge of your nose. And you say, why? Because he doesn't fit into the show? Because his character doesn't make any sense?
Oh,
Because
really?
you can identify
How
with...
special the character that he wrote for himself? Yeah, sure.
Oh, because in the first 3 seasons, he was just the guy that no-sold every joke. And then the last 4 seasons, he was the guy who chased clout the whole time. Oh, he's actually you. He's what you are today because you don't know what else to be because you watch that thing and absorb it.
Sure.
What's the new thing? Go create a thing. Go find a thing. But everything you absorb now is 45 seconds long, and you go, well, I couldn't get over in 45 seconds with this first date or this job interview or this friend group, so I give up. It's not how real life works.
I mean, it's the attention span of the TikTok generation. If you don't have bright flashing lights and loud noises real fast, real early in your entertainment, you're probably toast.
And if you're not resetting all the time.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't mean like the cliche radio reset where it's like, hey, we're live from Rio Bravo Brewery and the phone lines are open. You can connect with us via our social media outlets. Not that reset.
Sure.
I'm talking about the one where you go, hey, if we don't kill the villain, and I know this sounds like an impossible mission, but he will kill us. Yeah, we got that earlier. We talked about this with the Grogu on the other show, where Baby Jabba the Hutt every time says, I just don't want to be my dad's kid. 10 times in a row. Because the audience won't get it. Because you're not doing anything in this scene to keep them entertained.
Arguably the greatest film ever made.
Okay, hold on. Let me guess. Wayne's World.
Close.
All right.
The Godfather Part 1.
Never saw it.
There was a 30-minute wedding scene at the beginning to slowly establish character development and set the pace for dialogue throughout. No one right now would get through the wedding. They would walk out of the movie theater. There's like, what is this about? Like, I thought he was like a gangster. He's just at a wedding? How long is this wedding?
Yeah. There's the mundane of life before that introduction, right? Because there's a complete rip of that in a movie done by Quentin Tarantino called Pulp Fiction. And Pulp Fiction is not the name of the movie, it's a style of making things, but it's also the movie's name, whatever.
Yeah.
So the opening is Samuel L. Jackson's character and John Travolta's character, by the way, he's looking really good right now. And they spend 20,
You talking about John Travolta or
Yeah.
Samuel L. Jackson?
John Travolta.
The best work I've seen done.
Ever.
Yeah.
And there is 25 minutes. That's not even exaggeration. That's the real number of minutes. Establishing these two characters interacting in mundane conversation, back and forth, diatribes on food and culture and their experiences in life, and the issue of finding addresses and parking cars and getting through town before they have to go and kill some people.
Yeah.
And it all works. That scene works when he tells that guy to say what again, my friend,
Sure.
because 5 minutes earlier they had to punch in from just living their regular life.
Yeah.
None of
Talking
it-
about cheeseburgers.
Royales with cheese, is
Yeah.
what it's called. Them.
It's because of the metric system.
And it's all lost. And there's no opportunity for it again. And I don't know how to ever get it back. And I'm not even saying it in a way where we're like, it's all going to evolve. It's going to be whatever the new thing is. But this black mirror that we carry around in our phone does not give me, at least from my five senses, the return that I would get from my see-through Game Boy. Like it doesn't. Like you hand me that right now, I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to open up the little battery pack. I'm going to the buttons, and I'm going to go. Oh, I got fond memories of this. I can't tell you what the first number iPhone I got was. I don't know the first app I downloaded.
It's the law of diminishing returns.
Yeah.
You only get so much out of it. I remember my first smartphone, and the coolest thing I thought at the time was I can just download a police radio. And now
That is
everything
cool, though.
everything in the history of the world is on these things. And there's so much to where it's overwhelming. Like, how often have you sat down and be like, okay, you're not the biggest consumer of media, but how many times have you sat down like, I'm going to put on a movie or put on an episode, and it takes you longer to pick out what you want from Netflix or Hulu or Amazon or whatever
Or
than
even
it does to actually watch the movie?
You know what you left out? Signing in. It takes longer for me through the Authenticator app, or the thing I have to update, or the different controllers I need for.
Yeah.
And all I want to do is watch the damn thing.
Yeah, you'd already be through The Wedding and
Yeah.
The Godfather.
I tried, this is a real story. I called a very famous, I'm just going to say Domino's. I was going to try to get creative with how to describe the logo of the company, but I would say with a Domino style logo.
Okay.
But I called the Domino's on the phone. And I said, I'd like to order one pizza for delivery to my home. This is my address. And they go, you got to log on to the app. And I go, I do not have to log on to the app.
Also support local.
Do you believe Domino's is not owned locally? You believe there's not a franchise owner of Domino's?
You think Richard Domino is from here?
That's not a human. And Domino's is a franchised entity. There is a local owner of Domino's.
How do you know?
Because it's not Chili's. Chili's is corporately and privately owned, or privately owned. Those are owned by one family. There are some examples of that.
Richard Chili.
Domino's is not that. That's what I'm trying to get to here, Bubba. I just need an opportunity to not have just one or the other. I need all the options. I need new stuff to also be as good as old stuff.
Yeah.
I need old stuff to be as accessible as new stuff. I need new approaches and patterns in everything to coincide with my archaic approaches up to and including calling people.
I love a good old-fashioned phone call.
Especially when it's needed.
Mm-hmm.
And people can't figure that one out now. Like, hey, I'm often on the phone. I'm a phone call guy.
Same.
If you call and I hit decline, that's because I'm on the phone. Do not immediately call back.
Yeah.
I just declined to you. Like, I will call you back. Is there some confusion here?
Yeah.
Like,
well, in this human's defense, not everyone's like that. People miss a call and could go the rest of their life without returning it. So probably a follow-up text is okay.
we can send a follow text anytime you want. You can.
Holler baller is mine.
I have some of those like preset ones when people call.
No, like drop down click. Yeah.
In a meeting, can text.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like that's
Sure.
That's the number one I send to people.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know why? Because I'm in a meeting. Can't. You know, when we were doing everyday radio, I had one that said on air, can text.
Yeah.
Like that one works. Yeah. I need to get like some smart ones though. Like, don't you know my schedule?
Yeah.
Like, that's
Why aren't you listening to the show?
yeah. I'm a big fan of this one too. If it was that important, you would have called this morning. Like, I'm so big on that. Like
8:31.
Yeah, call me before. I'm
Yeah.
gone. Phone rings at 7. I'll
Well,
answer.
that's like the universal time where it's okay to call a human being in the morning. Everybody should be able to answer a phone call at 8:31 in the morning.
I'm going to tell you
Time
right,
zone dependent,
to
obviously.
me, 7 a.m. You can call me at 7.
Oh, no, not you personally. I mean, universally.
I'm going to call you at
It's
7.
okay. Like, everybody should be okay with getting a phone call at 8:31. That's when the world clocks
What's
in.
the nighttime
Grow up.
what number?
The cutoff
Yeah.
for business?
No.
I think after COB, an hour after COB.
Yeah.
So like probably 6 for most people.
See,
If it's like a business, if it's like you're talking any kind of like professional stuff.
I don't think professional and personal has that line of demarcation that it once historically had.
Yeah.
Because now there's no loyalty to anything you do professionally.
Yeah.
So you have to build strong interpersonal relationships, and those often span multiple types of business. Because your buddy who works the counter at the hardware store
Yeah.
that can't handle it, big surprise, he's going to end up working the counter at the auto parts store.
Right.
Like there's a type of work this guy is into.
Mhm.
You have to know that. You have to follow him on his journey.
Yeah.
I can get super glue from anywhere.
I would say 10 p.m. Universal cutoff time. Pretty fair. I plug in my phone and flip it over at 10 p.m.
I don't know. That seems,
You want to call and catch up, BS a little bit?
yeah.
9:30 is cool. Let's rap for 20, 30 minutes.
About the day? Like what? All right, what if I need something from the next morning?
I mean, that could be a text as well.
Okay, that's a good
Yeah,
point.
that could
Yeah,
also be a text.
that's a good point.
Yeah.
I don't hate
Like
that.
one quick factoid, it's a text, man.
Yeah.
If we want to have an actual conversation, please call me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to go back and forth on text with you for half an hour.
I have
You
a
could give me one factoid, maybe 2 factoids
Mhm.
that I need to internalize. Incredible. If we go back and forth for more than 3 texts, miss me.
I have a partner that travels a lot for work, and she's a real big fan of the phone call before bed.
Nice. Love it.
So you and I are not on the same page.
Mm.
So I need the, hey, I'm turning in. That's all I need.
Yeah.
It's not more serious than that.
You aren't really about the minutia of day-to-day life.
No.
Yeah. You're a big picture guy?
Yeah.
Sure.
Good luck. Goodbye. Good luck. Good night. Like what am I supposed to give you?
Yeah.
Like, hey, I know we're not going to be anywhere physically near each other for a while. What's your exact plan? No.
Mm-mm.
I don't have any interest. You know what? Also, I don't know because I'm real capable. I can figure it out. When? Every time. I've been figuring out every time forever.
Quite some time now.
That's the one I get lost on. Yeah, don't make it a phone call that's not worth making a call. Because then you're going to put yourself on an internal list that I have
Mm-hmm.
of where I don't need to answer that one.
Yeah. You're basically an Indian telemarketer now. That's what you've done to me.
You know, there are people like that in our lives that will send me memes
Mm-hmm.
or like short form social media videos. They're on that list because I don't
Yeah.
look at any of that stuff.
Mm-mm.
You send me that, we're actually not speaking.
I know I have sent those to you sometimes, but it's incredibly pointed towards you. And the only
I don't
times
watch
I
it.
share memes or GIFs or videos, it has to be incredibly appropriate for that person. I'm not carpet bombing my text thread.
When I
with
send
junk.
when I send you GeoSports results,
Mhm.
doesn't matter what time of day, it's important.
I'm not going to see the ones at night. I'll tell you that much.
I always do pretty good. You're listening to Two Men On. We record this live from Rio Bravo Brewery. Thank you for taking the time with us right here on KSNM 98.7 Classic Rock. Hi and hello and welcome back to Two Men On. I, of course, am Fred Slow. Joining me is Van Nunley because he's been here all show long, and we're in the second hour of a 2-hour ordeal.
The Power Hour, baby. Let's
Don't
go.
call it that. No one likes it when you give nicknames.
I'm
unprovoked
I'm
like
about to
that.
have a Power Hour here at Rio Bravo. I'm gonna make a couple Mexican loggers disappear.
I'm in support of you. I just don't like that you have to say it out loud. Got some news around the world of entertainment. Garth Brooks is eyeing a $2 billion sale of his catalog ban, eyeing $2 billion.
Okay. He needs to drop off a couple bucks for sure. Shave $1.5 billion off this bad boy at least.
The Weeknd tried to sell his for $1 billion last year, and he came to terms with a private buyer. It's still not been disclosed publicly, but I guess it's near that number. The Weeknd.
I think The Weeknd already has more hits than Garth Brooks.
There's no way that's true. Garth Brooks is the greatest entertainer of all time.
The wide in the knuckle.
The gold in the buckle.
We and the Knicks go right now.
He's the greatest entertainer of all time.
Entertainer, I could give you. I would put him on American Rushmore of entertainers.
Oh, okay. So
I'm not a fan of his music. I'm not a fan of his style of music.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I don't think he wrote a handful of his own songs.
He didn't accidentally sell 200 million albums.
His ghostwriters did, and his songwriters did for sure.
It's not. We've had this talk before in other renditions of this program. Does not matter who writes your songs. Does not matter at all.
What did the Chili Peppers just get? They got an insane number too.
300 million.
Is it just 300?
I thought it was.
Okay, give me Peppers over Garth Brooks.
Oh, hard no.
So he could have $1 less than Flea.
No, he's so much better.
No.
Also, I don't know as far as writers go what they get. Like who were we talking about in the first hour of the program? Kendrick Lamar.
Mhm.
I don't know how many of his 11 writers of Not Like Us. I don't know what cut they get.
Now hold on, those are producers, not writers.
They're writers.
He writes all of his own lyrics.
Not accurate.
You're
And-
thinking of Drake, who
No.
has ghost writers.
I'm not. I have no idea what percent these people get of all these things. I do know they get something when they're accredited as writers, and that's why there's more now than ever on every single thing.
Mm-hmm.
Not confused on that. But what I'm saying is, if you sell 200 million albums, are you going to sell those again? I don't think you are. Where does the money come from once you sell your caddy for $2 billion? Whoever buys it.
Important question.
Yes.
Does the buyer get Chris Gaines stuff too?
Yes, he does.
Okay, good. Then it's worth $2 billion. That was his best work by far.
Full head of hair, Chris Gaines.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree. I agree completely. Every time he tours, it only chases Taylor Swift in revenues. So I guess, or I'm assuming, or I'm connecting, or I'm projecting, or whatever, that you would have control of him and those tour rights to create the revenues, I assume, because you can't just sell away your caddy and then go hide forever, Steve Perry.
Well, why not?
Well, Steve Perry did it, so I guess you can. But
Sure.
but-
Also, he lost his voice, so that's a little different scenarios.
do you mean like his opportunity to vote?
No, his season 2 box set of the singing competition, The Voice.
Oh, with Adam Lambert?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a tough one.
Mm-hmm.
But I think, and it's hard for people that haven't had a boss in a long time.
Yeah.
But if you get $2 billion, you have to do whatever your boss says. And I think that's that's going to end up being the problem here with Garth, because they're going to say, and I think he's already done a residency in Nashville and a residency in Oklahoma City and a residency in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
But now they're going to be like, hey, it's you, Garth, but you're also performing Gangnam Style in Korea.
That would be incredible.
Go.
Now, sign me up for that.
Do you remember that thing that made YouTube change how it did its servers? Gangnam Style?
Mm-hmm.
Am I saying it correctly?
I'm guessing you are.
Yeah. We need you to do that. Whoop them. Go whoop them.
Do you think he wants to retire and move out into the woods or whatever, or join an expat community, like get facial reconstruction, like maybe put John Travolta's face on his face off style, and like go to some expat community somewhere else?
Not John Travolta's face.
Without extradition laws to the United States of America,
What?
because the people are going to find out of the trail of bodies that he left
Allegedly.
on all of his
I've
tours
heard this, yeah.
in the 90s and 2000s. All the evidence will come out.
So you believe
Yes.
that he is going to grow another Fu Manchu and try to live anonymously
Yes.
amongst the peoples?
I agree. Yes, I think he will do that because he's about to start running from the law. Because you know how popular murder podcasts are.
Very.
They're
somewhat.
the biggest thing in the world. Murder podcasts are.
In the podcast
And
world,
then once
or the whole world?
some super popular murder podcast
Yeah.
decides to do Garth Brooks
Mhm.
and get all of their amateur sleuths working to find the trail of bodies. You know how many missing people there are in the United States every year?
Scientists alone, or are we talking like actual people?
The whole number.
Some.
At least dozens.
Yes. For certain, at least dozens.
And every single one of them missing was at the same spot as Garth Brooks' tour
There's
bus
no way that's true.
as he goes across the country.
No, he's not Dave Matthews Band
He
on the
has-
Chicago River.
An unmatched bloodlust that's only matched by his lust for money by selling his catalog. Allegedly. I just got a text from our lawyer.
And the thunder
Allegedly.
rolls.
Allegedly, he toured the country not only to play music, but also hatchet murder.
And the lightning strikes. They're all bangers. $2 billion. You
Friends
can-
in Low Places, probably besides Wonderwall, the most karaoke song of all time.
No, the most karaoke song of all time.
Oh, yeah. Happy Birthday.
I was going to say the Macarena.
You think?
Because I think Happy Birthday is a cappella,
Yeah.
so I don't think that counts.
Not Stevie Wonder's version.
Star Spangled Banner, maybe? That's not worldwide, though.
Yeah.
So, it's probably, again, it's Whoop'em Gundam style. I mean, I just feel like that's it.
Mambo number 5.
Nope, that's definitely not it.
I think it's Friends in Low Places or Wonderwall has to be the most karaoke song of all time.
I think it's all regional. Like here in New Mexico, I wouldn't be surprised if it's My Maria. You know, like there's
That's a good one.
Yeah, there's a bunch of like, if you're in St. Louis,
Selena, probably.
Selena, yeah.
Yeah.
You're in Seattle, you like it's definitely an Eddie Vedder thing. You're in St. Louis, it's definitely a Nelly thing.
Yeah.
Sorry, Chuck Berry. Like there's all kinds of like that.
Totally.
You're in Miami. You're trying to leave. But yeah, like you're probably not far off. Something by Alan Jackson, maybe? Because I feel like karaoke is really popular with the country whites. I've never been to a lot of karaoke where it's people pulling out the entire catalog of Baby Bash.
There are no statistical parameters of this.
So you
but
looked it up somehow?
Billboard
Okay.
made a top 100
All right, just give me 10.
karaoke songs. Let me get all the way to the bottom here.
Give me
Because they never go in the order you want them to.
Give me some clues so that I can guess, because I believe if you give me a clue and allow me to make one guess and then ask one follow-up question, I believe I will get every single answer within one question.
Okay. The two biggest ones
All right.
are
Are
classic
you starting
rock.
at number 1 or are
I'm
you starting
going
at number 10?
1. Let's go. Oh, you want to do 10 to 1?
All right, let's do 5.
Okay, top 5.
5 to 1. Give me a clue on number 5, then I'm going to make one guess, ask one follow-up question, and then know the answer.
Okay. I don't know what this is,
Okay.
but is a duet. And it's not Islands in the Stream.
Okay, which was going to be one of my guesses.
I knew that.
So I'm going to say Kid Rock and Sheryl Crow.
Okay, I would have guessed that one ahead of this one. Shallow by
So-
Lady Gaga and Bradley
All right,
Cooper.
so I didn't get to ask a follow-up.
Okay.
And my follow-up was going to be, has it been in a terrible movie that's been remade 3 times because there's nothing new that's good?
Yep, there it is.
All right, so count that one for me because you broke the rules.
Okay.
All right, what's
All
next?
right, next one, all-time classic rock banger.
All-time classic rock banger. I'm going to make one guess and ask
Okay.
one question. Okay?
Gotcha.
Is it the Rolling Stones?
It is not.
All right. Can you tell me the decade?
19. I'll give you the year. 1975.
1975. Born in the USA.
Good guess. That was the 80s.
All right.
That would be Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody.
All right, that's a good one. Now,
That's a good one.
So I got a little trick there
Okay.
because it was not a banger in 1985. Didn't end up banging, Van, until the early 90s when it was featured in Mike Myers' Wayne's World, a Saturday Night Live production, charting for the first time in the top 10.
It was a banger before,
No one
but
did.
it brought it into the upper echelon by Wayne's World for sure.
I believe it was at Live Aid, too. All right, give me an next one.
Next one's a big time sing along.
All
This
right.
is one that the crowd would jump in on. 1979,
Okay. Think back, 1979.
little disco funk.
Okay, you're going to tell me it's got a little disco flavor to
Yes,
it.
it
All right, So
does.
you've given me more clues than I've asked for.
Correct.
And this is going to help me. Is it by the not Fugees? I almost blew that whole joke there, so don't answer.
Okay.
All right, so pretend I didn't say that part.
It
Is
was
it by
pro-
the Bengals?
It is not.
Okay. I have a follow-up question. Is it the
Fair.
lead singer a fella or a lady?
That's a lady.
It's a lady.
Ooh, yes, a lady.
Okay. Is it a Diana Ross song?
It is not, but that is incredibly close.
So is it at first I was afraid. I was petrified.
there it is, baby.
Thinking
Gloria
I could
Gaynor's
never live without
I
you
Will Survive.
by my side.
And this is definitely not like the best ones of all time
No,
or
I think
most
it is.
listened
So
to.
far it has been.
I think this is like the group of writers' opinion.
Okay.
Okay, this one is one of your top 5 all-time favorite songs.
Wonderwall.
Okay. No, not
Okay.
in the top 5. Surprised the hell out of me.
Same.
Okay. 1999, probably the song of the year.
The 1999 Song of the Year. Lose Yourself by Eminem. That's 2002.
That's 2000.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 1999, it's a Backstreet Boys song.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Now, which one?
There's too many, and I refuse to choose because I don't want to show my fandom. But
Hey.
because I got the artist, I'm going to say I got that one correct.
I love it. You
Yeah.
jumped right into it. I want it that way.
Yeah. Put it on the list.
That's a good one.
All right. And then the number one of all time.
Is besides Garth Brooks,
Yeah.
your favorite artist?
Besides Garth Brooks.
Yes,
My favorite artist.
correct. I'm sorry. Besides Garth Brooks, your second favorite artist, because it's not Garth Brooks or Nelly.
Okay.
Okay.
And it's not Oasis.
It's not Oasis. Not in the top 5. Very surprising.
And it's not the Smashing Pumpkins.
No.
And
No.
it's not Radiohead's Karma Police.
Okay. Deep cut there. All right.
So I'm going to say the number one karaoke song of all time.
Yes.
is-
I'll give you a banger of a hint.
All
Right
right, I'm
here.
ready.
Probably equally sung by both men and women.
Don't Stop Believing by Journey.
Okay. In the top 10.
Okay.
Great guess. Your favorite artist besides Garth Brooks and Nelly is obviously Shania Twain.
Oh, man.
Number one karaoke song of all time, Shania Twain's Man, I Feel Like a Woman.
It's the greatest banger of all time.
It's a great song, dude. Not going to lie.
And as far as
I'm not
country,
going to hate for a second.
country pop crossovers, the way it was done in 1997 by Shania Twain has never been done since. Whenever Shania Twain,
Friends in Low Places coming
Yeah.
in at number 8.
okay, Sheryl Crow tried to do it. I'm going to tell you that Taylor Swift did it, but she did it after, like in a different way afterwards. She had abandoned country completely.
In a different
went,
way.
Went to pop.
Hard agree. Yeah.
And now that country is no longer a genre, country is rock and roll and rap now.
If anyone is doing country, they're not on the country radio anymore.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Country now is difficult, I think is a fair way to say it. The people who are at the top of it are not traditional country style artists, including Post Malone,
Yeah.
including Jelly Bean,
Yes.
including Morgan Wallen.
Jelly Belly.
What did I say?
Jelly Bean.
And very. We were joking earlier about Little Nas X, but
Mhm.
that's been a couple of years. But you get the point on that joke.
Yeah.
The Kane Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah, this might come as a surprise to a lot of country listeners out there. He is black.
Oh,
So, yeah, so that's a different energy for that world over
thought he was
there.
brown.
Kane.
Oh,
But they are not
Kane is white.
ish.
Yeah. Kane is also able.
No, so they were similar to Mandalorian and Grogu. They were against each other.
Hmm.
Came down to it. And Kane of course, is the reason the Undertaker's parents died in that fire.
Correct.
And then that's why Paul Bearer had to betray the Undertaker because he could not bear seeing the Undertaker trying to kill Kane because he knew that Kane was the Undertaker's brother.
Correct.
And the only way that they could settle it, obviously, a casket match inside Hell in a Cell.
Exactly that.
Everyone knows that.
Absolutely. That's what they're here for.
But country's not what country
Hell
was.
in a Cell references. Sorry, it took 3 segments.
Well, Mick Foley said he was going to come back and wrestle in AEW, which, by the way, if you look at him or listen to him speak, he should not.
No.
That's not a thing that he should do.
A lot of drain damage right there.
Shia LaBeouf pled guilty to his fight at Mardi Gras.
Oh, guilty of having a good time?
Just said it was a little bar tussle.
Mm-hmm.
We've all been there.
He's a little guy. Like, he's not
in
going
spirit.
to injure a lot of people.
Not little in spirit. Marvel has put out a Wolverine video game that is rated mature, and I watched the gameplay trailer, and all he did was cut people in half, and it was very, very violent.
Okay.
And I pulled it up again this morning because I was like, is this worth talking about? Is just this a weird thing that hit my algorithm? And no, it has 1.2 million pre-orders.
Oh, my.
What?
Does his dong grow back if it gets cut off?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that in the game?
Uh-huh. That's a big part of it, actually.
Pre-order.
Side quest. Yeah, you can go and get that. Zack Snyder, you're familiar with from the third version of the same Superman movie, the 3-hour-long one?
Yeah.
And his allegiance to that weird guy that played Flash
Sure.
and the failures around Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
You know Zack Snyder, you know what I'm talking about?
I'm familiar. I don't know all these other references you're saying.
He's remaking Escape from New York.
You know what? I did see that.
Yeah.
I hope it's good because Escape from New York is dope.
It's not, though, in hindsight. All that John Carpenter stuff, really not that good.
Didn't age well because of the technology at the time.
Yeah.
But if you have a little bit of patience and an imagination, that's a dope movie.
Kurt Russell can still do it, or as we call him in real life, Snake Plissken.
Mm-hmm.
Did I get that right? Plissken?
Yeah.
When we were kids, they were made for us.
Yes.
Yeah, they were those Chuck Norris style, Sylvester Stallone style, Arnold Schwarzenegger style.
Just passable to be an adult movie, just passable to be a kid's movie.
Correct.
Yeah.
So here's my question.
One side boob every single time.
Do you keep escaping New York, or will you just pick a new city?
Yes. Mission Impossible 13.
Because if you remember, at another point, and this was unfortunate for Snake, he also had to escape Los Angeles, which seemed like a heavy lift at the time, but he had previously escaped New York. I think, and just hear me out because we're living in the future.
Okay.
Why not Mars, right? Why not like a moon colony?
Escape and go to Mars? Well, they did that one already. It's called Total Recall.
Yeah, okay, so that's not going to work.
And they did that one and ruined that one too.
Yeah, that one was redone poorly. That's a Colin Farrell number. You could escape Houston. I think that's a pretty big city.
Yeah.
It doesn't have really an iconic skyline, so you can kind of do it however you like. You
can put that thing anywhere.
Yeah, you could not escape Seattle, iconic skyline. Could not escape St. Louis, iconic skyline. Could not escape Chicago, iconic skyline. Could very much escape Atlanta.
Sure.
Yeah. Dallas, Fort Worth.
Do that one anywhere.
Escape it all day.
Oh, just a bunch of benign rectangles. Yeah, you're good.
Now, Super, hear me out on this.
Okay.
Little orange-blue filter. Escape Mexico City.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be sick.
Like Breaking Bad sepia filter.
Exactly like Breaking Bad sepia filter.
And every other movie that went to Mexico.
There are a couple of things in my life that I hold in a higher regard than all other things. Number one is Carol Burnett.
Ah, yes. Legend.
I am a fan of Carol Burnett in an unnecessary way. Number two is Gene Wilder.
Yeah.
These two things.
Samesies.
I put on Leslie Nielsen close third. I put him on a very high tier. And Gene Wilder is getting a biopic, Van. It has been announced.
Ooh.
Yep.
If it's not Jeremy Allen White, they did it wrong.
Is he the guy from The Bear?
Yes.
So I don't care for him. So I think I have a problem with
because he contributed to how bad The Mandalorian and Grogu was.
What?
Jeremy Allen White was Rat of the Hutt. They got a movie star to play a guy with a digitally altered voice. It was very dumb.
Are there no voice actors anymore?
Nope.
Is Matthew Lillard not available to people?
Is he a voice actor?
He's an incredibly famous one.
Oh, okay.
He's so good that you didn't know he does it.
Oh.
That's how good he is. You know who ruined this? Tom Hanks and Tim Allen. They ruined it for
sure.
everyone.
The voice acting community is so pissed at all these movie stars taking their good jobs.
And there's terrible actors, too, doing it. Like that new Mario movie is the biggest flop of all things. And I guess the first one did well, so I guess I can't really blame Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
But he doesn't sound like Mario. I know what Mario sounds like.
Sure. Not him.
Not him.
Not him. Not a benign white guy, that's for sure.
I don't like the Jeremy Allen White, except I liked him in Iron Claw.
He was great in Iron Claw. He's great in The Bear. Haven't been impressed with a lot of other stuff.
I didn't watch The Bear. I couldn't get through episode 1 because of the premise.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing I liked about the Iron Claw was
had you started Ozempic by then? Because you just weren't hungry enough to watch a kitchen show?
I don't remember it being a kitchen show.
Oh, okay.
I remember it being not good.
Ah.
But what I remember about the Iron Claw is I was like, well, all of these pro wrestlers are idiots and drug abusers and really devoid of any emotion due to their constant mental and physical state.
Totally.
I go, that's Jeremy Allen White.
Mm-hmm.
He can play that role.
Yeah.
So he was really good at that.
And the guy that messed up his face, the movie star, what was his name?
The guy who Jared Leto.
No. He messed up his whole life.
Oh.
Used to be a Disney kid, High School Musical.
Zac Efron.
Zac Efron. Yeah, him.
Very good.
He did good in that as well.
Incredibly good.
Yeah.
When we get back from the break, fam, well, there's only one segment of this thing left. You're listening to 2 Men On 98.7 KSNM Classic Rock. Welcome back to the program. Welcome back to 2 Men On. We are at Rio Bravo Brew, where we record this for you. So thank you for taking the time with us.
Glad you're here. Glad you're with us. And I wish you're sitting right next to me having this little Mexican lager.
D to the Lish.
Mm-hmm.
Freedom 250 is not America 250. There's a big celebration Cummins Ups van, and it's going to be held on the National Mall in Washington, D.C., where you can watch Bloodsport at the White House.
It's not my thing.
Nope.
I understand the appeal. Not for me.
Here's who it is for. So my early 20-year-old nephew called me the other day, and he says, Uncle Fred, you won't believe it. I entered the lottery for free tickets to the UFC fight at the White House, and I won. And I said, did any of your friends enter? He says, yes. And I go, did they win too? He says, in fact, they did.
Magic.
I go, this is incredible.
How many people are supposed to be there? Did you see the numbers?
I have no clue.
Like 20K or something like that? Like, that's too many people for the White House lawn.
I believe. So this is a thing with rallies. You and I have been to one Trump rally. For a 6,000 person venue, they gave away double that in confirmation emails for tickets.
Sure.
Easily.
Yeah.
This is how you make sure you get sellouts.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's 80,000 you're included tickets.
Yeah.
To UFC 250.
And then just like the Trump rally, everyone that can't get in, they get to watch TV in the parking lot.
It's probably pretty accurate.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
Sure.
Now, here's what I'm going to tell you. If everyone's doing it, it's not cool.
Well, not everyone can do it.
Oh, just those 80,000.
Yeah, sure.
Like, oh, this is all right. This is kind of a big thing, right? because and we talked about this last week. Morris Day and the Time was like, we thought it was the Great American State Fair, like,
Yeah.
and you can kind of run the list of whoever's that were going to be a part of this thing.
Well, not just a list.
Morris Day,
Everyone except Vanilla Ice
Yeah.
dropped out.
yeah.
God, the Ice Man.
He said, "I've never even voted. I don't care."
Yeah,
Understood.
he needs a paycheck.
But I'm bringing it around to this story because Lily Allen, who I know of, I'm not.
Mhm.
I don't listen to all Lily Allen. She has teamed up with Jade. Are you familiar with Jade? Jade?
I am not.
I am not either. So they have teamed up and they're doing hey, we're going to go to all of the biggest venues in the country alongside somebody named Phoebe Bridges, who I'm not familiar with,
Okay, now
And-
she's a big deal.
and sell $1 tickets.
Ah, very nice.
But they're all going to be like pop-up shows.
Okay.
So, for instance, they just announced Madison Square Garden.
Oh,
Pretty good get.
yeah. $1 ticket at MSG.
Pretty good get.
That's going to sell out in the first 12 minutes.
Well, that's why I was coming back. That's why I was introducing it this way, because at the time of this recording, the Spurs and the Knicks are playing game 1 of the NBA Finals.
Mhm.
That game is in San Antonio,
Mhm.
which, by the way, they should have done at the Alamo Dome. Like, they've done basketball there before.
Yeah.
Would have been the thing.
Yeah.
But they're not. The Knicks and the powers that be at Madison Square Garden Sports, whatever, because they're publicly owned this thing.
Yeah.
They sold $10 watch party tickets,
I'm aware. Yeah.
and they sold out in 0.5 seconds.
So insane.
They're on the resale market for hundreds and hundreds of dollars.
Yeah.
To go sit at Madison Square Garden.
Watch TV.
It'd be awesome, wouldn't it?
You know how hard it is to traverse inner city New York?
No, not if you're a New Yorker.
Well, not if you live down the street.
Yeah, you don't get it.
But just
you're not one
the
of them.
next borough is hours away.
No,
Yes.
it's not if you're out the right train. And
Okay.
you know how New York do in that mass transit. So they're having it. They'll pick you up in the Bronx, and it's straight to it. Like they're
Yeah.
not making stops, and they're going straight back, and they're doing it again. Like they got the system. Hey, I get it. You got to go into the. You got to go to
There's-
the Port Authority. I
There's
get it.
probably something to that,
Yeah.
or you got special one-off
Uh-huh.
ride straight there. Sure, okay, that makes sense.
That's 100% accurate.
Yeah.
Hey, you got to come over the Washington Tunnel. You got to come through the Washington Tunnel. You have to.
Mm.
That's and a lot of right now. Las Cruces listeners like, we're never going to New York, Fred. Why do you know so much about this stuff?
Yeah.
Just walk down this path. With
Yeah.
me.
You
Yeah.
know this. You watched Friends.
They. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, the city was part of the cast in Sex and the City. Okay.
The Star, I'd say.
I would too. Yeah. Burger, get out of here.
If I ever watched it, I'd probably agree with you.
I did the tour. I did the Sex and the City tour
Did you really?
in New York.
Oh,
Yeah.
You lost a bet.
No. It was my honeymoon.
Oh,
So we were honeymooning.
So yeah, you lost a bet.
in New York, and it was you could like do the bus thing. They drop you off at all the things,
Yeah.
and at the end of it, you're like, well, it was kind of cool. It was. So they got plans, is what I'm saying, because you can easily navigate big cities, specifically with individuals familiar with them and from there.
Yeah.
And today, at the time of this recording, both the Dallas Mavericks and the Dallas Stars announced that they are out of Dallas. They are leaving Dallas. They say it's unnavigable. People can't make it into the city for the games. They say fans are missing out on the experience. They say the building is shite. They say it's not the thing. I was just there a couple of weeks ago watching Cooper Flag, and I'm going to tell you it was lovely and nice and
Sure.
perfect in every single way. And it was super easy for me to park and walk over, and none of these things seem real.
Yeah.
The Dallas Mavericks are no longer, well, I guess technically they're still in Dallas, but they're 15 miles north, and the Dallas Stars are completely gone. They're in another city.
I believe they are posturing to get a new stadium or significant renovations or significant mass transit to the stadium, to the arena. They're not leaving Dallas. That's one of the most passionate sports cities in this country. They have huge fan bases.
Plano, Texas announced today, Van, that $700 million in taxpayer money is going to the Stars' new stadium, and it's a $1.1 billion stadium and then several $100 million more in a district that surrounds it. The Stars are for sure gone, and the Mavericks say they're going a handful of minutes north. What?
If we've learned anything about this new United Stadium fiasco, I don't think this story is over yet.
I'm telling you.
They're posturing right now. This is a business move. They are flexing on the city of Dallas to fix this. Eventually they will go.
They all go. The 49ers play 50 miles outside of San Francisco.
Mm-hmm.
They all go. I can give you more examples. The Chiefs literally just left the city they're in. Or about to.
They left the state as well.
That as well.
They're in a new state now.
Missouri is out of Pro Football. Let's count the Battlehawks. There are so many examples of this exact thing.
Yeah.
The Golden State Warriors, well, I guess they're kind of downtown. Kind of.
Yeah.
The Giants are. But there's lots of examples of teams doing this, and there being zero repercussions. People still go.
Right.
People take it in.
And it's all corporate money.
Inglewood's not in L.A.
Sports teams used to struggle when their fans were pissed off at the organization.
Sure.
And they wouldn't buy tickets. It would crush their bottom line.
Mm-hmm.
Now there's so much corporate money in professional American sports. They don't need fans anymore. The NFL is very well aware that they do not care about Joe Schmo and his family going to watch his favorite team.
Yeah.
And they haven't for years.
Well,
look around, like when you watch the Super Bowl and they show the crowd, there are people in suits. There is nobody in a beer can helmet. Like there's nobody with their tarps off and painted letters on their chest anymore. Like this is all corporate.
The World Year, and by the way, because we didn't go to the Super Bowl this year, before we started this segment, I had to look up who was in the Super Bowl earlier this year because I forgot that the Seahawks won.
That was one of the worst games in a while.
And I don't remember who they played.
Mm.
But here's why I was looking it up, because I knew you were going to go this direction. I've been doing this with you a long time. And I said, I do want to see the crowd, because that's the only game that it matters to any of these teams.
Yeah.
Like we just talked about, it's all about the money. The Los Angeles Rams, which are in not Los Angeles, they have not tried to win a Super Bowl in the last 4 years, because the last time they tried to win a Super Bowl was when the Super Bowl was in Inglewood or wherever their state SoFi is at.
Yeah.
And they're going to try again this year. They just traded away their future really good young talent player for a right now immediate impact player.
Yeah.
Aaron Donald took the last 4 years off to get his body and whatever drug testing he cycle off of, right?
Sure.
He's going to come back.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to put everything around this thing, because the money only makes sense to win it.
Yeah.
When you can maximize it. And they're doing it. So I was like, well, here's the point. I was going to do the Seattle Seahawks Sonics. I looked in the stands for what you were talking about. And I go, yeah, there's some of what Van was going to mention. The no-tie blazer guys. You know what else there was a lot of, though? And I mean by count a lot of? Seattle fans in that stupid blue early 90s Seattle Seahawks jersey color. That's not their current colorway.
Sure.
Is their previous colorway. And I mean, like, fans that weren't alive at that time. We talked about this in segment 1. Because nostalgia rules all.
Yeah, bring it all back around, baby.
Bring it all back around. And that's what I'm telling you these teams are going to do. The Dallas Stars will go back to that old Stars logo whenever they introduce in Plano. And they'll sell a million billion things.
Yeah.
And then the Dallas Mavericks will go back to that super cool old Mavericks logo, but they'll move the star a little bit or whatever. And they'll sell a million of those things, because these sports teams in these leagues have figured out that addiction, that drug we talked about in the opener, which is maximizing off nostalgia. They've done the Seattle Supersonics will not have a new logo.
Right. You go right back to it.
You go right back to
100%
it.
you do.
And I wear it forever. The Mariners hat with the stupid compass on it is stupid. The old Mariners hat that's just the S with the yellow outline, nom.
Incredible. Hard agree. And like all of these sports, and baseball's different because it's affordable to families, blah blah blah.
Yeah,
there's so many games, like specials, deals, blah blah blah.
And
but especially the NFL and NBA have priced out their own fans to where these people can't show up to games anymore.
Yeah.
So it's all corporate money. But guess what? If you can't spend $2,000 on one game for parking and tickets, not even counting food and drink, you'll buy a jersey.
Yeah.
You'll buy the new hat.
Mm-hmm.
You'll buy the special limited edition, we only wear them twice a year jerseys. You'll do that. You'll spend that money. Instead of spending $2,000 on something you can't afford, you'll spend $200.
And then
You're still milking them no matter what.
And all the industries that support these things you're talking about, they know this too. What you're talking about. It just happened. A PSA 2 Mickey Mantle in Topps. They not the actual card, but they inserted like a voucher for the card in a chase pack. A chase pack is a thing you have to open that you pay a standard amount of money for the opportunity to win something that's astronomically important for whatever reason.
Thank you.
But somebody found the Mickey Mantle voucher, and immediately they were like, "Hey, Topps, is this like a legit thing?" It was like a one-on-one phone number. And they're like, "Yeah, this is super legit." And they're like, "Cool, I'm going to put the voucher on eBay right now."
Sure.
The
Immediately.
guy, zero interest.
Immediately. Yeah.
That's the play. You go to a baseball stadium right now. Pick your favorite major league team. You walk into their pro shop, and you can buy a literal brown bag with a staple in it. And inside of it is a game-used ball. And you have no idea what that ball is, but they tell you it could be a home run ball.
Yeah.
Do you know a lot of fans giving back home run balls?
I know zero.
Zero.
Maybe in Chicago. That's it. If the visiting team.
And they give that to the visiting hitter.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah.
It's not a ball that went in McCovey Cove, friend. This is one that was thrown out after it barely scraped the dirt whenever your pitcher was trying to get a ball on the first pitch of the inning, because that's what Kalshi said he should do.
But we didn't say it wasn't a batting practice home run.
But they know all the things.
Totally.
This is real. You go into, it's all paperless now, right? You can't get a paper ticket. You go into, and hey, I have MLB the app, and I go to a game, and if you scan in, there's an opportunity that you'll immediately get upgraded.
Mm-hmm.
No, you won't.
Yeah.
That will not happen.
That ain't working.
It does not happen.
Yeah.
But
you know what you will get, though? Free ticket to Freedom 250, baby.
All these things are things. We got to wrap up the program with a little sports analysis because we do. The Knicks are playing the Spurs this week. By the time this airing, they'll play 2 games.
Yep.
So it will either be one team will have won 2 games or 2 teams will have won 1 game.
I don't believe that's how it works.
They've only played 2 games.
2 teams could have won 2 games.
Well,
or one team.
There's no way.
Win 1
There's
game.
no way you could have 2 teams with 2 games won.
The Spurs, that's 1.
They could win 2 games.
The Knicks. Oh, you're just saying the Knicks can't win 2 games.
No, I'm not saying
There's
that.
no way. I get you.
There's only 2 possibilities here.
Yes.
It can either be a blowout where one team has won 2 games, or it can be the closest series of all time
2 teams
where
have won
2
2
teams
games.
have won 1 game.
Yeah.
These are the only 2 outcomes.
Accurate.
And with that said,
Mm-hmm.
the Spurs should run away with this thing.
Agree.
They're the better team.
They're favorites.
They have all the better players.
Mm-hmm.
They're better across the board. They have the best secondary coach of all time in Greg Popovich.
Mm-hmm.
They have what is going to be the face of the league up until his ankles eventually give out, Victor Wembanyama. They have the best thing ever.
Not with that Buddhist training. He's going to last. He's going to be in the NBA till he's 100.
I think there's rubber bands inside of him. Somebody's implanted rubber bands inside of his body.
Yeah.
And
Charles Darwin.
that's sweet. And the Knicks have Jalen Brunson. And Jalen Brunson left Dallas some years ago and signed for more than what you thought he was worth. And it was a little iffy because his dad got a job on the coaching staff.
Mm-hmm.
And you were like, this guy's not going to change the franchise, but the Knicks are up to no good. And I'm not a James Dolan guy.
Yeah.
You kind of run the whole list. And for some reason, heck yeah, let's go Knicks. I don't know why.
I mean, it's Madison Square Garden is the mecca
It's
of
the
basketball.
Coolest, it's the mecca of all the things.
It's the best one.
For pro
They got
wrestling.
all the stars
Yeah.
there.
For hockey.
Another place that priced out fans, not recently,
No, they
decades ago.
they started some
They
time ago.
priced out their
Yeah.
fans. But it's cooler to watch basketball
Mhm.
at Madison Square Garden. It's cooler to root for the Knicks, who haven't done it in forever.
Yeah.
Not for lack of trying.
What you should do right now, take your money buy stock in Madison Square Garden Sports Properties,
Mhm.
which owns the Knicks and the Rangers and the building. And if the Knicks win game 1, sell.
Mhm.
Sell it all. Sell it this second because the Rangers aren't going to get better.
Mm-mm.
They're selling tickets for $1 at these concert tours.
Yeah.
Sell it immediately and then ride your winnings. You know what? Take some of your winnings, then put it on the Spurs.
Yeah.
Double up. Figure this thing out.
Incredible.
But you're right. They haven't been there since 1999. The last time they were there was against the Spurs in 1999. It is the coolest bookends to a little story. Also, it doesn't mean anything, but the NBA Cup was these two teams this year too, which is
wild work.
a stupid coincidence.
Yeah.
Also, every year I pull a little bit of money on the team that gets to 40 wins first. Moving forward, I'm putting a little bit of money on the two teams that play in the NBA Cup.
We have so much data on that, i.e., 1 year where it worked.
I'm a superstition guy. Now,
As a sports fan,
which
fair
you are,
weather or not,
you have been.
the Knicks winning the championship is the best thing for basketball.
Yeah, I would agree.
As a guy who's got some skin in the game on the Spurs and Victor
it's about the
Wembanyama, Spurs in 3.
Well, and don't get nice.
Yeah.
And don't get fooled, sports fan listening to sports talk person, because if you watch any of the national stuff, if you watch any of it, every broadcaster on TV went to Syracuse.
Mhm.
Every broadcaster
Sure.
that you absorb, all the ones that you like, they grew up a fan of that team.
Yeah.
And this is why Mike Breen is not doing interviews for this thing.
Yeah.
Because he is the broadcaster for that team. He's watched it all year long. He knows in this thing that he can't. And that's why I'm telling you, be aware of just how good and tall the San Antonio Spurs are.
Yes.
Do not disregard Greg Popovich, who I know isn't physically on the bench, but he is there in stride. Tim Duncan's right there. David Robinson's right there. Mario Elliott's right there. I can run the list. All these guys are still omnipresent.
Yeah.
And you know who's omnipresent for the Knicks? They don't let Charles Oakley next to the bench.
Yeah. Well, he did try to beat up the owner.
One time.
So,
And the front row of the Spurs is the most invested fans of all time, screaming and haggling and telling SGA and Chet how bad they suck.
Mhm.
And the front row for the Knicks is thoughts.
Yeah.
Just some of the best baddies in the history of the world.
Front row movie stars, second row Instagram thoughts.
Just chicks that make Timothy Chalamet look not hot.
Sure.
It's not.
Hey, don't discount
I am.
them sturdy gals in San Antonio.
They're there.
There's some thickies there.
Yeah. But they ain't baddies like in courtside at a Knicks game.
Yeah.
And they're going to have Donald Trump's going to come in. It's a whole guy. The New York Knicks are a circus.
Mhm.
If you want to be entertained, you go to the circus.
Sure.
The San Antonio Spurs are the only cowboys in this rodeo at the circus.
Y'all crazy if you don't think San Antonio's got some thick girls. They're just eating churros up there in San Antonio.
They go walking down a riverway. What's that thing called? Riverwalk?
Riverwalk.
I blew the whole joke.
It's very cool.
It's a cool thing.
Riverwalk fan.
Yeah, I've done it twice.
Yeah, same.
Once with you.
Yeah, sure did.
I want the Spurs to win and cover. That's all I'm asking. I'm not asking for a lot else.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Is this your heart or your wallet asking right now?
Money line in the under. No, wait. Money line. That's all I need. Just give me the money line. You know what? I'm going to say it again. Win the opening tip.
Okay. Okay. I know where this one's going.
What a good program of the show today. Man, we got to wrap it up, and I know there's a sense of relief for some listeners.
Oh, doubt that.
Give me your final words.
Can't wait to meet you down in Cruces, new friends of the show.
For Van Nunley, for myself, Red Slow. Good job, everyone. Keep breathing.